Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I really hope you all had a good week which has passed by. And the topic that I selected for today to discuss with you all is something which is very common in places where there is some sort of competition, whether that competition is at a professional level or whether this competition happens at personal level, among just common people where there is nothing, there is no sort of a race, but people feel that you are a competition to them. Now, again, in professional setup, if I can talk, in these cases, there might be this scenario which happens, which I have observed quite a number of times in most of the companies that even I have worked for, that the moment, senior realizes that the junior, whoever the person is somewhere more capable than them. Imagine you're training somebody, and over a period of time, the person gets knowledge, they build up their knowledge, whatever, and they are coming up to your level, or somewhere down the line, you feel that, array for, some months ago, I was the one who was training this person, and now this person is almost reaching to my level, or you know that the person has a capability of even going way above you, and there might be some junior who is always living under a assumption that they look up to somebody as their mentor, and they never realize that the mentor is seeing them as their competition now. It's no longer like a. It's very rare that somebody will won't feel jealous. Won't feel jealous if somebody who is way beyond, who is way junior to them or having less experience than them is showing the signs of surpassing them, and they'll be like, all good with it. Because I think somewhere down the line, the ego also comes, into the picture, and also the fear of losing their post. And this is something, guys, we have to be very much be aware of, because what happens, everyone, again I always say this, everyone is blessed with different capabilities, the ability to sort of take in certain information, process it faster. Some are a bit slower. For some know to work smartly, some are working very hard. There are different type of people, and when these cases happen wherein, you know somebody who is maybe like, 3-4 years less experienced than you is somewhere down the line, you feel that, he or she is coming up to your level, and you have been the senior, you have been the one who has always been, like training people, and now they are like, going way up. That time the issue might arise, okay, I had trained this person, and now this person is like, giving back to me, or some sort of messy such situations might happen. And sometimes there are some people who have a huge potential, but they fall under certain people who more than doing the mentorship, or more than being their guide, they feel that these juniors are going to be their competition, and they risk their post to them. They'll always try to somehow, keep you down, might not promote you taking ahead or promote you going up the ladder. And this goes out to all these junior people, or whatever, you might not actually be junior, but there is this ladder which you keep climbing, and there is always somebody above you in the ladder who is like sort of maybe directing you. And there are some who just look up to the people who are above them, and always seek their validation and always rely on what they are saying, and they think whatever the senior is saying is the true thing about me. They sort of try to give that ranking to themselves as per how their seniors are treating them, or whatever, how they are seeing them. So again, this comes down to a very basic human quality which I feel almost anyone and everyone should be developing, is knowing how to validate themselves. Because so many times it has been happening, probably it will happen for as long as people don't realize that they're not supposed to rely on anyone's validation. And try to validate yourself. You should know where you are reaching. Now again, this is not just with respect to professional side. There might be a lot of things happening even in people's personal life, where because somebody is somewhere in some domain ahead of you, and the moment they realize that you have a potential of crossing them and going ahead, they'll try their best to pull you down, or they'll try to best to stop you wherever you are by talking about their experience, talking about how it was for them, and saying that there will be this hurdle, that hurdle. True, there might be a lot of hurdles, might be there. Maybe the person who has gone before you was somewhere down the line not that so capable of handling those hurdles or crossing those hurdles. You might have that ability to cross those hurdles without, much of sort of, getting the setbacks. So do try going ahead. Okay, I have seen some people, somewhere down the line, because they're at a position where they can direct or they can guide some people, or because they're at some level of seniority, they somewhere sometimes give demotivate people by saying that what, I had gone for the same thing, same course, whatever, same sort of whatever that exam that was there, which probably would have taken them one step ahead, and it was so difficult, it was this, I'm talking from my own experience. You'll hear all of these. They'll put up their experience, the extra experience that they have with, maybe with profession, maybe with personal life, maybe with whatever, and then use that as a as a some value added point, and tell you that it is going to be difficult ahead, and you might feel demotivated, you might feel the fear of failure and not go ahead and do that thing. So please do try to validate yourself. Try to see, yes, before taking any decision, you have to do certain amount of risk assessment, whether how much I can probably do this, how much can I, take the risk. What is my capability of handling this? Okay, if this thing comes in face to face with me, whatever my senior is saying, whatever whoever senior to me is saying, uh, am I able to do? Will I be able to do it? And if you feel you are able, please go ahead, try. Maybe you will be able to cross this hurdle in a way better way than how your seniors, elders, or whoever has done it before you and is giving you the, a direction. See, I'm not saying all the seniors are bad. I'm not saying that everyone who is giving you some sort of advice from their own experience is, is trying to demotivate you. Take it as I always say this, anything and everything that you learn, even from others' mistakes or even from others' experiences, maybe we should just take it as one data set which we can use to analyze our decision and see how we can, do it in such a way that we are not landing up in that same situation as the other person had landed up, whoever has given you their example. So yeah, this goes out to all the ones who are like, climbing up some sort of ladder, or, relying on somebody's advice, whether it is mentors, your elders, or whoever. Please do your own judgment. Please validate yourself and try moving ahead without having much fear that something bad had happened with somebody, or because a mentor is demotivating you, or because, if you're unlucky and your mentor is the one who's stopping you from going ahead. Try something that is gonna get you out of that situation. And if it is at the professional level, there will be always be a higher ups, somebody else with another higher up, right? So maybe you can contact them and just put across your view that I want to do this, but I'm not able to do this because of so and so reason. Okay, there are various ways, guys, that you have to try out to make your life better. Nobody else is gonna do it for you. Okay, if you are very lucky, you might find somebody who is pushing you, go ahead, do this, go ahead, do that. But yeah, such people are very limited. They are superbly, very rare to be found. So if you find them, you're lucky enough, good luck. and I would say you're very lucky. And if not, then you can put your best foot forward to find a better solution. Okay, I'll leave you all with this for this weekend. Have a great week ahead. See you next. Bye bye.